Hey, Frog Prince Runner here, and thank you for dropping by. It is indeed a sad day when a man has to explain how eggs, sperm, and fertilization works to a lady. And I am using that term lady very loosely, but yet, here we are. On this video, we will look at Marjorie Taylor Greene's recent rant opposing the government-funded abortion bill. Let's have a look at what she has to say before, dare I say, educate her and others who believes in this nonsense.
I'd like to just take a minute to remind everyone that words matter and their meanings need to be exactly clear. Contraception stops a woman from becoming pregnant. The Plan B pill kills a baby in the womb once a woman is already pregnant. You see, Equal Access to Contraception for Veterans Act is not contraception. It's providing, with taxpayer dollars, the ability for women to have an abortion. The government should not be paying for abortion. The VA should not be paying for abortion. The American taxpayers should not be paying for abortion. So this is why this is very important for all of us to do what we are called to do and not play a part in killing a baby in the womb.
Funny thing is, scientific facts do not bend based on stupid statements from really stupid politicians. The way emergency contraception or Plan B works is to hopefully push back a person's ovulation. In other words, it is only successful if it delays or prevents an ovulation. Next to know the simple fact that ovulation comes before fertilization. Let me repeat that once again. Ovulation comes before fertilization. If there is only sperm and no egg, there is no pregnancy. Emergency contraception is intended to eliminate the possibility of there being an egg available for the sperm. So it has absolutely nothing to do with fertilized egg and thus nothing to do with pregnancy. So when she says Plan B pill kills a baby in the womb once a woman is already pregnant, it is completely false. Plan B can also act the same way as a condom in that it can prevent sperms from reaching an egg. A 2012 study published in the journal International Federation of Gynecologists and Obstetrics declared that Plan B does not inhibit implementations, nor does it act as an abortifacient. In fact, studies have shown that all Plan B does is work to prevent ovulation and as a result fertilization, and that does, in fact, make it a form of contraception. Dr. Ghazaleh Mayodi, OBGYN and complex family planning specialist, tells Refinery 29, there are several types of emergency contraception available in the United States, each of which works slightly differently, but all of them prevent pregnancy from happening. Even if you're already pregnant, Plan B cannot end a pregnancy. Meanwhile, abortion pills, mifepristone and misoprostol, are two separate medications that, when taken together, work to both stop a pregnancy from continuing and help the body pass the pregnancy, much like a miscarriage. The first pill, mifepristone, blocks the pregnancy hormone progesterone, which causes the pregnancy to stop progressing. This pill is usually taken at a doctor's office or abortion clinic. Mifepristone, the first medication of the abortion pill process, is a strong progesterone antagonist, Dr. Mayodi explains. It blocks the action of progesterones in the body and therefore prevents progesterones from sustaining an early pregnancy. The second pill, misoprostol, is taken 24 or so hours later, often at home, and causes the cervix to soften and the uterus to contract so that the pregnancy can be safely expelled from the uterus. But neither of these pills have ingredients found in forms of emergency contraceptions like Plan B. So why do people like Green conflate contraceptions like Plan B to abortion pills? Well, misinforming the public is one of the only weapons anti-abortion proponents have in curtailing access to abortion care. Whether it's forcing doctors to lie to their patients about the safety of abortion, to using misnomers like heartbeat bills, to pass laws that would make abortion illegal past 6 weeks, when an embryo does not have a heart, but rather pulsing cells. These long-used and often successful tactics are merely right-wing talking points. If GOP lawmakers like Green truly trusted science, they would stop pushing forced birth laws that harm pregnant people and their families. States with the most restrictive anti-abortion laws also have the highest maternal and infant mortality rates. Funny thing is, people like this believes their civil liberty are being denied to such a great degree when she has to wear a mask during a global pandemic that it warrants a comparison to the Holocaust. And yet, they are at the forefront when interfering with people's access to contraception. One YouTube commenter sums it up nicely. My right is being denied? How about other people's right? Well, I don't care about that. Here is me hoping that the facts will actually fall into some ears that believes what Green has to say. Then again, I'm not holding my breath. Well, that's all for this video. If you found this video useful, please do like, comment, and maybe even share it around. If you want to be super awesome, please consider subscribing to keep up with my new contents. Thank you so much for watching. Wherever you are, have a safe day. Signing off.
Try.